Dawson Bryce was a starter the last time the Firebirds walked it off in extra innings. In the 3 spot, now hitting cleanup, a full circle moment for him. Line drive, right field, it falls! The Firebirds have won! For Sheehan as well. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Pop up from Duggar, throw on time, the tag, also on the money. Cash money, Cashel Duggar, his 7th caught stealing of the summer. And now there are 2 down in this 6th inning. The last time he was up to bat, smoked a ball into right against a righty. And he hits one hard again to right. That one going back towards the wall, and it is gone! Jordan Taylor, his first homer of the summer, puts Orleans up 3-1. Here's the 2-2. Hit up the middle, Iquez dives and makes the play! By day, he's Clark Kent. By night, he's Elijah Iquez. What a play to rob Jack Bell of a hit. This is Covarrubias. That should be a sign of confidence. And he slams one deep into left. That one's back at the wall and gone. The bridesmaid no longer Avery Covarrubias hits his first home run of the summer. And just like that, it's a 2-run game. You wouldn't believe it, but it's already crunch time for Orleans, down 10-1 in the bottom of this 5th. If the Firebirds squander one more run in the next 2 innings, and that result holds, this game is over in 7. They've already given up 17 base runners to these Wareham Gatemen, and so far on the other end, only 4 hits to speak of with just 1 walk. It's a steep hole to climb out of. Firebirds have had plenty of outrageous comebacks. It would take a miracle to come back in this one. Alongside Briggs Loveland, I'm Jish Sokolsky. Caden McDonald, the starter, has had 4 solid innings, 4 efficient innings, barely over 50 pitches so far at 53 with 34 strikes, but he'll have to face a new batter. Dawson Bryce, the righty, steps up for the first time today after replacing Michael O'Shaughnessy. He'll now be hitting in the 8th spot, and that bat's kind of heating up. Now hitting 200 this season. What does he have on the first pitch? It's a ball low. Good to see he's seeing it well, considering Dawson Bryce is a batter with no walks to 11 strikeouts this year. But again, Briggs, it seems as though his bat is just coming around. Back-to-back game with extra base hits for RBIs.
Yeah, and his flyouts that he's had also have been sky-high, mile-high pop-ups. 93, 92 off the bat. He's getting that swing level on the home run. On that one, too.
Another level swing. It's going to center field. Back goes Yost over his head. It's running all the way back to the 434-foot sign in Eldridge Park. Bryce running with a head of steam to third. They're not going to get him. He's being waved home. This could be, yes it is, an inside the park home run for Dawson Bryce. A huge shot over Hayden Yost's head to bring this lead down to 8. Dawson Bryce, his first at-bat of the game, has his 2nd home run of the season. It becomes a little bit more manageable. Some lipstick on a pig for these Firebirds.
Well, Yost, I don't think he got a great read at all on this ball. It went over his head. He reached for it, couldn't make a play, and the ball didn't stop. It just kept going out to the 434 sign, and Dawson Bryce didn't slow up either. An inside the park home run. The first one here at Eldridge. How about that?
You wouldn't believe it, considering the dimensions of this ballpark. That's never happened before, at least this summer. The center fielders have been really good. You're right, Yost just misplayed it. Williams squares to bunt, pulls up well in time for ball 1. So now the Firebirds have 2 runs, both of them from home runs. That one, I guess, a little bit uncharacteristic, but what a shot from Dawson Bryce. Thinking it might have been a line out. Williams pokes it foul for strike 1, still trying to bunt. Because with his speed, he can definitely beat it out to first. Dawson Bryce, we said it, he's coming around. This is the perfect time to do so. What a line drive. 1-1, cracked foul again, into the foggy left field. It's now 1-2 for Javar Williams.
You talked about Dawson Bryce maybe putting together an audition tape. He makes the first play, he gets to first, hits an inside the park home run. I think that's a pretty good audition tape to start out.
He could have ran all the way back to his home out in Taunton, which is a neighboring town to Wareham. 1-2, high chopper, first base side. McDonald does it himself. So Javara Williams, infield single, have to wait. It's been a very active day for Caden McDonald. He's made quite a few plays as a fielder. The two-way guy, typically when he's batting, is more of a designated hitter. They don't really put him in the field, maybe at first base, but I think he might be showing to his coaches at Florida, who didn't let him go two-way, hey, I can field a little bit too. Because that easily could have been a play that the first baseman McHugh could have made. It's the top of the order renewed for the Firebirds in the bottom of this fifth. Anthony Potestio eats a strike. He's 0 for 2 today. Both of his putouts have been to that first base side. And he was swinging that way again.
One of those times McDonald went over to cover the bag at first base, and you're right, Jish. He's made 3 plays at the mound. One was against Luke Nixon, and the other 2 both against Javar Williams.
It's been an active day, running off the bump and putting it together for his team. Fastball gets out of the glove of Clark. He already has a passed ball today. Those pitches high have just kind of gotten out of Clark's fingertips. There's no runners on, so the damage is mitigated. Curveball too far inside for Potestio's liking. Too far inside for Jim Fonseca's liking behind the dish, too. Potestio comes even at 2-2, looking for his first trip on the bases. Pop fly right field. Not going to leave this ballpark. Cruisen underneath. And that's the second out down in this 5th inning.
Potestio, a good swing, a better swing than the previous 2 at-bats, but he just got under that. That was a high fly ball into fairly deep right field, but Cruisen tracks it. Still with the fog out here, still playable for Cruisen to put a glove on it.
Brings up Luke Nixon, 0 for 2 today. 2 ground outs, both to the right side. 1 to first, 1 to second. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. He's a bat who really started to put it together again, just like Dawson Bryce going into this one. Had a 2 for 5 game against Hyannis. He's a pull hitter all the way, though, as you see on swings like that. He can absolutely smoke a ball, but he's going to hit it towards that right side. It's almost a given. I'm surprised there isn't as aggressive as a shift this time for the Wareham defense as they did against Michael O'Shaughnessy and Robbie Levy. Curveball kisses the corner, and McDonald's 1 strike away from 5 complete innings. He only came into the day with 6 2/3 on the season. Just outside for Nixon. Doesn't want to compete at that one.
He's going to need to compete in this at-bat with 2 strikes, 11 strikeouts on the season. He's got to find a way to try to get on base.
2-2 outside. Nixon's worked a full count.
It's takes like that. You're not biting at the off-speed low or the fastball up. Nixon's seen it well. Needs to cash in. 2
walks, 11 strikeouts. Foul ball. No play to be made. It dies in the fog. You know, we also could be talking about, both coaches agree that this game isn't worth playing after this half frame with the fog settling in. They could just call it quits right now. I'm sure Kelly Nicholson doesn't want to do that. After all, plays in the outfield are still being made. Payoff pitch, big swing, big miss. The 5th inning is over. The Firebirds get 1 back thanks to that Dawson Bryce how do you do line drive to dead center. An inside the park home run makes this still just an 8-run ball game. For the 3rd time this season, the Firebirds have given up double-digit runs. There's a new arm coming in, looking to quiet down these ever so hot Wareham batters. We'll hear from Allie Campbell before we come back. Don't go anywhere. We've got Firebirds baseball on deck here on Cape League.